Hi everybody, Whitney with Girl Friday Crafts here. Welcome to the Meet the Chalkers Mystery Box Challenge. So I've talked a little bit about this, I think once, maybe. But I have been following a group of crafters on YouTube for a while now. Whiskey and Wit, Jamie the DIY guy. They do a mystery box challenge. And I kind of got fascinated with the idea. And I was talking to some of my fellow Couture team members. And I was like, hey, would anybody be interested in doing this? And I had like a ton of people say yes. And so we decided to go for it and launch in September. And so we've got like 11 crafters this month. And this is my mystery box. It's been sitting in my house for like a week. It's driving me crazy. But I've just now actually had a chance to record my unboxing. So we're gonna see what Wendy sent me here. Miss Chocolicious Wendy. So as I'm opening this box, I will explain to you what the parameters were. So I'm the hostess for this month, so I set the parameters. Everybody has 5 items in their box, 1 challenge item, and I'll show you what that is when I get to it in the box, but it's all the same thing for everybody. And then 4 other items that were crafter's choice. And then we picked 3 Chalk Couture transfers that we each had to. There are 3 Chalk Couture transfers that we each have to use, at least one. And there has to be an element of that transfer in every single project. One is Hello Fall. It really would have been helpful if I had actually had the transfers as I was recording this video. So I will add those back in. But one's Hello Fall, one is Handmade By, and now I'm actually completely blanking on what the third one was, but there's 3 of them. I have, and teacups, the teacups transfer. So we will all be using one of those 3 transfers, and we have to have an element of it in every single project. So it doesn't have to be the whole transfer, but there has to be a little bit of it in all projects. And you can create 1 project out of everything, 5 separate projects, completely up to the individual crafter. There was once a girl named Whitney. So she's so cute. She could be a princess at Disney. Creative to a fault till she opens this vault and says, "What did I get myself into, Mitzi? Have fun with all these little goodies. I can't wait to see what you do with them, Wendy." That is great. I love that so much. I'm a little scared now. Let's see. I can't get this. I have to be able to get the box open first. Okay, there we go. I think we're good now. All right. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so first thing is the challenge item, which is an empty toilet paper roll. So this is the thing that everybody has in their box. Everybody has to do something with that. And then what else did Wendy send me? Wendy sent me this cutie patootie little scarecrow. That's adorable. And then we have this bag. One of the rules were anything you bought had to be less than $5, or you could just pick something from your own stash. So I have all of this scrap paper. I can't tell if it's all one thing. No, so it's all little. So these were little like twirlies that look like they were hung up maybe for a party or something. So I have all of these little twirly things. Or it might have actually been used to make, looks like it almost might have been hair, like making hair or something. Okay, so I have a whole little bag of those. I have, I think these are corn husks. Yep, I have corn husks. I think I'm going to have to clean off a little bit. Yep, corn husks. And I have craft. Oh, Wendy, you did more than 5. She sent me more than 5. So we have those little craft tags and these little craft clothespins and this cute little wood picture frame. I think I already have an idea of brewing on that one. And then, oh, look at this. This amazing ribbon. What is this? Oh, it's a whole thing of ribbon. Oh, goodness. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Oh, Wendy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so pretty. Such pretty stuff. Okay, so yeah, so I can make either one project out of all of this or multiple different projects using different pieces. None of it has to be used in its entirety. And I will be releasing my video on Monday, September 16th. And throughout the rest of that week, my fellow team members that are participating in the challenge will be releasing their videos. We'll have a schedule. So when I release mine, I'll let you know who is releasing on Monday and so on and so forth. So you can see what all we sent to each other and see what everybody did with it all. And at the end, I want to try to put together some sort of picture collage of everybody's different projects with everything. So yeah, the mystery box challenge has begun. So stay tuned. So my frame is painted, both sides, and then I painted the back. And what I want to do is to Mod Podge or decoupage a printable onto the frame backing. I don't really know what you call this. Because I'm using printer paper, I'm gonna put the Mod Podge on first. To add my chalk elements. So part of our challenge is that we have to incorporate elements from at least one of 3 chalk transfers. So this, which is the handmade by, get some better light in here. Yeah. This cute little handmade by Hello Fall, or this teacups transfer. So at least one element from one of these 3 transfers has to be in all of our projects for this challenge. So I am going to actually use a little bit of a couple of them. So we're going to use, and we're also going to use this mini typewriter font. So I'm going to use the I. Where's the I? I'm going to use the I for the mini typewriter font, and then a heart from the Handmade by, and then Fall from Hello Fall. And I'm going to take a squeegee, and I'm going to apply my paste and squeegee. And we're going to do him right there, I think. Be up a little more. I tried to pick colors that would kind of coordinate with the principle that I'm using. I go this way. Put the heart right about there, and I'm not going to lay this transfer all the way down because I've got, and I hate this because you can't see what I'm doing. I don't want to lay this down in where the eye is because that's still wet. Okay, so we've got our I Love Fall on the plastic part. So we're going to let that dry, and I am going to go a little bit of wrinkles, and decoupage isn't really a strong suit for me. I like it. I think it's amazing. I just don't do it very often, and I think part of my mystery box from Wendy was this little scarecrow. And so we are going to glue him to the frame. Paper, but obviously gluing him on after I had done this would have been a little bit easier because I would have had a little bit of leverage, but that's okay. So now we have him. You can see the I Love Fall a little bit better, not on the video. I know you've got a little bit of a glare there. But even if you can't see the I Love Fall, he looks cute with the leaf background. I decided before I put my glue gun away that I did want to add some of these wooden leaves. These are Celebrate It brand, which I think is from Michael's. That looks better. He looked a little bare there without anything. Okay, now we have one project completely finished. Okay, so the next project is using this that came in my mystery box. Thank you, Wendy. Showing my city girl here because I don't know if this is from corn or wheat or something else. So I have sprayed this with Mod Podge sealant so that it might prevent it from deteriorating. And I had a empty, oh, that needs a little more paint, shoot, an empty, what is this? Apple cider container that I painted gray. I want to tie some ribbon around the top, and we're going to add this to these flowers, and we're going to put those in the jug, kind of like a vase. And then we're going to add some detailing with fabric and a chalk design. Okay, let's see how well that works. Have to be careful. Filling this in. So I'm definitely going to use more of this leaf stems because I wanted this to be fuller. That was the vision in my head. And I've definitely got room to fit more stuff in there. I do think that I am going to use this as a fall centerpiece on a table. Okay, I should probably stop messing with it and let the ribbon dry before I keep trying to put stuff in there. I think that's part of the problem. So we'll come back to that. So this is what it looks like. Not exactly what I had envisioned in my head, but not completely off the mark either. I think what I want is some pieces that fall over. So maybe like some goldenrod pieces or something like that. So I might have to look for those. So we're gonna let this ribbon dry and then I'll finish this up. So our challenge item for this mystery box
was a toilet paper roll, empty toilet paper roll. So as the hostess for this challenge, I knew that. So had a little bit of an advantage with this particular project, admittedly. But this idea is something that I had seen on Pinterest, and when I picked this item as the challenge, I didn't remember it beforehand, but I remembered it after. And so what I'm gonna attempt to make is a makeup brush or paint brush or pen and pencil holder. So I have this wooden, it's actually like it was something you would use as, a wall hanging or some shelf sitter, but it's hollow on the inside. So we're going to turn it over and we're going to use this as the tray, and we're going to paint the toilet paper rolls, and we're going to glue them into this and see how well that works.
So everything's painted. The box and the toilet paper rolls. So the next thing to do is to add my chalk elements. That's one of the requirements for our mystery box challenge. So I'm going to use some pieces from this teacups transfer on the outer edges. Okay, so I have 3 sides chalked. That side, and then. So the last step for this is to glue the toilet paper rolls into the holder. Okay, so these are all in, and they're really good and secure. And then, it's perfect. It's great height, by size, and make them much more accessible for when I need to paint something. And it's cute. Okay, so that makes 3 done. 2 more, 1 more, 2 more to go. So this bag of shredded paper, or actually it looks like it was something that was used almost like streamers or something, because there's pieces of it that are connected, and then it looked like it was like twirly. Actually forgot about this, so I had everything all planned out, knew exactly what I was doing, and I was looking in the box that Wendy mailed me last night and saw that and thought, oh, I won't repeat what I said. And so I've been going through multiple things in my head, and I keep coming back to the first thing that I thought about. So I want to make a witch circle for around the base of the tree in our front yard for Halloween. And I wanted to do it last year, and it just didn't happen. So I have the styrofoam, I have a couple of styrofoam balls. I need some more. I have some witches hats. I need a couple more. And then I'm going to use black trash bags for their dresses. And then I haven't figured out, probably dowel rods, but I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to use for their arms, like to connect them together. But I'll get there. And so I kept coming back to hair. Like, this would be perfect to use for hair. The first thing I have to do is paint this. Just take a minute. It would be easier to spray paint, but I do not have spray paint in a color that I would want to use for this. So that's painted enough for what I need to do right now, but it needs to dry. And I need to add my chalk element. For the chalk element on this project, I'm going to chalk a design on the witch's hat. So I'm going to use the Hello Fall transfer, and I'm going to use these two floral designs. That's cute. So I've got that on the top of the hat. So now this is going to make me want to do hair like this for the other ones. So Wendy, you and I are going to have to talk about what this is and how you got it, how you made it. And we're just going to start putting glue on here. Green paint all over my fingers because it's not completely dry. And then put her little hat down on her. And then I'll end up putting straight pins down in that. And then she's got her little chalk element. And then I'll use dowel rods to make the body, and I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do arms to connect them, but there's a start. I have my first one. She needs a little more hair in the back, so I might have to add some of these other little pieces to the back of her head, but that will work for now. Okay, fourth project finished. Okay, we're down to the last project. Wendy sent me all of this just gorgeous ribbon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it all kind of together. Figure out how I want it here. I'm going to make a little swag banner thingy that I think I'm going to attach to my door wreath. I need to go grab my wreath. So here's my wreath. And so what I was thinking about with the ribbon was putting it across the middle. And then we have these last two things that I haven't used yet, these tags with the like clothespins. I was gonna chalk a pumpkin or a couple of pumpkins on these tags and then clip them to the ribbon. It's actually kind of cute. Okay, so I'm going to take my glue gun and put some glue on this end, and without sticking it to anything else, attach these ends of the ribbon together. And then do the same on this other end here. Okay. Put that leaf back behind it. So we got that going across the middle there. And do one of these little pumpkins on each tag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these together. It should still be hot enough for me to do that. So that I have them at an angle. A little pin. And hang this right there like that. Maybe over a little bit. Oops. I've got this leaf right here. Kind of in the way. So there's that. That is my last project. everything mostly done, except the witch. I used everything that Wendy sent me. I have a chalk element from the 3 required transfers in everything. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Definitely something I want us to do again. Definitely takes a lot of brain power. And next time I have to make sure that I make a good list of everything so that I think my projects all the way through. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'd love to know what you think. The lineup is in the description with the links to where everybody's posting their videos. So be sure to check everybody else's out. And I'll be sharing out a compilation of pictures of all of our finished projects on my Facebook page, and everybody else will probably share it out on theirs too. So make sure you check that out. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tune in again the next time, and have a great day.